Organizations and groups featured in this program. The views and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect that of WPDE ABC 15, WWMB CW21, or its employees.
You're watching Carolina and Company Live. Your source for fun, entertainment, and events. With your hosts, Cecil Chandler and Amanda Sellers. If it's happening in the area, it's on Carolina and Company Live.
Hey everybody, welcome to Carolina and Company Live. Hope you're having a fantastic day. We're having a pretty good day in here.
Oh man, it's good to be back. It's good to be back.
Yes,
I was off a day yesterday. It was great with the grandkids. We'll talk about that a little later on.
Okay, fantastic. Now, Rain, did you get soaked coming into work this morning?
No, I had an umbrella. I bring an umbrella with me.
Okay, I did not. I had my raincoat, but other than that, soaking wet. And so we need to check out our weather.
Good Tuesday afternoon to you. First, let's go ahead and talk about your temperatures. Temperatures have not fluctuated all that much. Actually, this morning during our morning show on Good Morning Carolinas, we were at 55 degrees in Myrtle Beach. That was at 6 o'clock this morning. Now it's noon. Check out the temperature, 55 degrees. As you make your way inland, in the 40s in a couple of areas, 48 in Sherrill, 48 in Darlington, in the upper 40s nearing 50 degrees right along the border belt. But of course, that's not the only thing we're talking about. Let's go ahead and look at live Doppler 15,000. We still have scattered showers across our area. Most of the rain, at least the heavier pockets of rain, actually still to the west of I-95. So those areas actually seeing a significant amount because this has been in play for a few hours now. This is coming from the southwest, continuing to track to the north and the east. But all of the widespread to numerous showers actually starting to taper off. In the next hour or so, we'll just have scattered to widely scattered showers across our area. And that's because of cold front number 1. I'll go ahead and pinpoint clouds and radar with Futurecast in just 1 second. But now let's go ahead and look at what's happening in a couple of days. So for your Wednesday heading into Thursday, what we're looking at, or Tuesday heading into Wednesday, is this first front. Thursday heading into Friday is this front. Start for moisture by the time it gets to our area, but really dropping our temperatures, and you'll see just that in the 7-day. But let's go ahead and look at Futurecast. Showing you clouds and radar. Well, that widespread precipitation, like I said, starting to taper off as it continues to track to the north and the east. The clouds, those aren't going anywhere though. And as far as the precipitation goes, we're not done with it just yet. Overnight heading into the early morning hours, this is at 4 or 5 o'clock. These showers are sticking around and in time for your morning commute tomorrow morning as well. 8, 9 o'clock, still have widely scattered showers across our area. And those clouds, well, those will stick around for your Wednesday as well. By Wednesday evening, those clouds do start diminishing along with our rain chances. Here are the wind chills, the current wind chills, that is. -12 in Minneapolis. This morning they were -22. We will not be seeing anything like that. 21 in Oklahoma City. Well, we will be feeling something like that Friday morning. Check out your Grand Strand 7-day forecast. 60s over the next couple of days, 50s on Thursday, 40 on Fridays, and then bumping up our rain chance and our temperatures again. So we will be stuck on this roller coaster for the next 7 days. Your inland 7-day forecast for your Tuesday, a high of 56.
Weather is brought to you by A&I Fire and Water Restoration.
Welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. So you took a little vacation.
Yeah, I took a couple of days off, went up to visit the grandkids.
Yes.
And let me tell you, there
they
are
are.
Some pictures we took. Now, this is our Christmas picture. That's the one they picked out they wanted to use.
It's fantastic.
Mouth wide open.
Did you go ahead and celebrate Christmas with them?
Yes, we did. We opened presents. That's Tucker on the left and Vera on the right, of course, and my wife behind me. And we had a great time. Great time. Merry Christmas.
Look at your mouth wide open like that.
It's always open.
Big
you
mouth.
know how that is.
All right, so we are talking about the 25 days of Christmas we are celebrating here at WPDE. If you want to go on, register at WPDE.com in the About ABC 15 section. You can register one time, and today's prize, if you get picked, is going to be from Lane's Professional Pest Elimination. It's an Xbox 360 gaming system worth $200, and also a Papa John's pizza.
An Xbox?
Xbox, that's right.
I got to register.
All you have to,
Can I register?
I don't think you can win.
Register.
Yeah.
Okay.
But all you have to do is register one time, and you can be in the running for all 25 days. So go check it out.
That is so cool. Let me tell you something great that happened over in Marion, South Carolina. You know, they were a lot of people affected by the flood. Well, let me tell you, Donnie Gerald of Donnie Gerald Auto gave this 2013 Fusion, and they raffled it off. And let me tell you, they raised almost $33,000. And last night,
oh my goodness,
they presented the check to the American Red Cross. Now, I'm talking about almost $33,000. I mean,
wow.
It was free. Everything, he gave the car to him, and everything was made from it, no cost and nothing. Every dime went to the... Donnie, great job over there. Your dad,
awesome job.
Former mayor of Marion, if he was still around, he'd be so proud of you, my friend.
That's right. And it's always cool to see people still giving back and still helping even through the holiday season.
That's right. All right, let's find out about today. Today is Tuesday, December 13th, and this is Cocoa Day.
Oh, I'll have some cocoa. It's also Love Your Neighbor Month.
That's right. Talk to them all month long.
That's right.
Birthday today, 1925. You remember this guy, Dick Van Dyke. He's 91 years old. He was on the Dick Van Dyke Show, and he won the Disney Legend Award in 1998. And he always comes in when he shows up, and he fell over that stool. You know, Dick Van Dyke.
Yeah, absolutely. 1929, Christopher Plummer is 87 years old. The Sound of Music, Academy Award for Beginners, Star Trek, and The Return of the Pink Panther.
Yeah. All right. 1957, Steve Buscemi, I believe is how you pronounce that. 59 years old. He was in Con Air, Desperados, Spy Kids 2, Reservoir Dogs, TV Sopranos, yes, and Boardwalk Empire.
All right. So today in history, 1966, the rights to the first 4 Super Bowls were sold to CBS and NBC for a total of $9.5 million.
Now, that was back in 66. Now,
that's what I mean.
It's in the billions.
Oh, for
I'm
sure. For sure.
All right, 1988, you might remember this. A bankruptcy judge in Columbia, South Carolina, ordered the assets of the troubled PTL television ministry sold to a Toronto real estate developer for $65 million. All right, know-it-all department, you ready?
I haven't read it. I can't wait.
I don't like you to read them. Here's one you will find only on this show. You got it? All right.
Did you make it up?
No, that's real. It's come off the internet. It's true.
Okay, yeah, absolutely. Go ahead.
In Morocco, inhaling the smoke of the hedgehog's burnt skin or bristles, I'm not kidding, is a remedy for fever.
Really?
Yeah. Male impotence, of course, and also urinary illnesses.
You made it
up. No, I did not.
Have you tried
This is true. I'm getting me some hedgehog burnt skin today, and I will be burning it and smelling it and see if it'll help my fever.
You have a great time.
It's always true. You know why?
It's on the
internet. I found the internet. That's what I know it all. Oh, try it again.
I did it better yesterday.
Right, you do it.
There we go. Ready? Oh,
that's what I know it all department today. All right.
That's right. We've got a great show lined up for you guys. Stick around. We'll be right back.
And welcome back. The Grand Strand Humane Society is here with us, and today we're going to be talking about a special pet that she has with her.
That's right, the pet of the week. We've got Suzanne with us, and Suzanne, tell us who you've brought. Oh, hey, she wants to sit on my lap.
She does.
Hi, baby.
This is Luna. Luna is a puppy. She's about 3 to 4 months old, and she's a mixed breed. She is incredibly sweet.
And she's all dressed up for Christmas, too.
She is. She would love to have a home for the holidays. She's available for adoption now.
Okay, and she's ready to go?
She will be ready to go. She just has to be altered, but families can come in and meet her and see if she would be a good fit for their home.
And if they pick her up today or tomorrow, she'll be perfect time for Christmas and for a gift.
Exactly.
Now, something neat now. They put this in, if your dog is lost, y'all do this. Tell them what you do to help find them.
Well, we do something called microchipping.
Right.
And it is a small implant that goes between their shoulder blades. Doesn't hurt them. It's smaller than a grain of rice. And what it does is if your animal is lost and someone brings it to a shelter or a vet, it can be scanned and all of your information is recorded in that chip.
That's
and
amazing.
Then you can help. Yeah,
and
that's
give
wonderful.
Back to the owner.
Oh, yeah.
Now, something new for you guys. You're open 7 days a week now. Tell me about that.
We're open 7 days a week. We wanted to give our local families more time to come in and adopt when it was convenient for them. So we are now open on Sundays and Thursdays, which we weren't before. We also have 2 late nights. So Thursdays and Fridays we're open from 12 till 7 p.m.
Okay, so you can come after work, and especially on the weekends, get up on Sunday, go to church, want to find out something to do, go get a pet.
That's right. That's right. Now, you haven't got any big events, fundraisers coming up before Christmas?
We had a number come that we just finished. What we have been doing is working with some of the local businesses, and they've been doing different collection drives and outreach events for us, which we've really appreciated. So that's pretty much what we'll be focusing on. And of course, getting all of our pets home for the holidays if we can.
Yes, absolutely. And you guys are always looking,
volunteers
volunteers and donations are huge, huge, huge.
Absolutely. We welcome volunteers. There's never enough manpower in a shelter to be able to do all the things that we would like to do.
Yep.
Volunteers are a huge help, and we are really blessed. We have many great people that come and help us out, always
Fantastic.
looking for more.
Absolutely.
Thank
and even
you.
paperwork.
Thank
You know, anything they want to do, they don't have to interact. They can do.
That's right. Thanks,
with
Susan.
us.
We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, we got a lot more coming up. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Welcome back. Coming up this Friday, the Max Lee James Jingle Bell Rock and Roll benefit for St. Jude's, and we've already heard a little bit about it. They're back on today to tell us more.
That's right. We got Dwayne, Max, and Michael with us, and they're all big Elvis fans. And Dwayne, we're going to start with you. Tell us about the Jingle Bell Rock and Roll Show.
Well, this young man right here got to take a trip to Memphis, and he got to donate some money not too long ago for St. Jude's, and he was really impressed with what they do at St. Jude's. And he says, Mama, we got to raise some more money. So him and his mom came up with an idea to have a Jingle Bell Hop right there.
I think that is so cool. Now, Max, you went to St. Jude. Now, what did you see there? Did it really? I mean, it really probably touched your heart.
Well, I didn't go through the hospital,
Yeah.
but I went in and hand delivered the money.
Did you?
Right.
He
That's
was
great.
sick at the time, so they wouldn't let him into the
couldn't go in.
hospital.
Oh, okay, yeah. All right, now we got some people. There we go. With y'all entertaining and all. Now, y'all do a lot of entertaining all around now. And Michael, we always have to tell this because Michael has 3 kids. And he's a big Elvis fan. Tell them the kids' names, Michael.
I got Presley, I got Memphis, and I've got Graceland.
I love it. That's awesome.
That is true
That's
Elvis.
fantastic.
They're all themed out, man.
That's right. All right, so now Friday the 16th. What time does it start, Max?
6 o'clock.
6 o'clock. And what do you want to tell people about this event?
Buy tickets.
About tickets.
Buy some
Buy
tickets.
tickets.
Buy
That's
some
right.
tickets.
All right,
Keep buying tickets.
It's going to be at the Crown Reef Resort at, let's see, right on South Ocean Boulevard. And this is a big event. Y'all are hoping to raise a lot of money. It costs you, if you want to go now, $20 in advance. How can you get tickets in advance?
You go on Facebook. The information's on the flyer that hopefully you'll show.
Yeah,
but
we
you can
just
go on
showed
the
it.
Facebook for under events for the event for it's Jingle Bell Rock and Roll
Okay.
to benefit St. Jude's.
Okay.
All
But
right.
Elvis and friends
All right,
are
we're
going
going to
to be
sing
there.
something real
We're
quick.
gonna
Sing us out of here. Y'all do a little something for
Here
us.
we go, boy.
All right.
I don't need a lot of presents to make my Christmas bright.
Yeah.
I just need my baby's arms wrapped around me tight. Little Santa, hear my plea. Santa, bring my baby back to me.
Yeah.
Hey, that's
job,
awesome.
good job. Thanks,
Great
guys.
job. I
All right.
love when we have people like this
I
on.
do too.
So
I love
fun.
it.
Y'all
All
stick
right.
around. We'll be right back.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. All right, now, Georgetown County, now, I understand
Georgetown,
this right.
South Carolina.
Georgetown, South Carolina,
yeah.
I'm sorry, is in the running for a chance to win $500,000.
They are, absolutely.
Wow.
It's been narrowed down, and they're now one of 8, and the only one in the South. We're going to talk about it and just how you can vote because we want Georgetown to win.
Yes.
All right, I've got Michelle and I've got Paul with me. Michelle, first of all, tell us exactly what is this and how did you guys get involved?
Well, it's a program. It's called, excuse me, put on by Deluxe Checks. It's called the Small Business Revolution, and it put out applications for towns or cities to enter. 14,000 cities entered, and we have made the short list of 8. And
That
we
is
will find
unbelievable.
out February 9th if we make the cut for the finalists for 5.
Okay, so now, Paul, this is something that, towns that want, $500,000, but to redo and revamp kind of the main area. So
Yeah, what's
Front
gonna be
Street,
used
is that
for?
that what the purpose is?
These businesses, our small businesses, will be able to apply for grants, and it's really a program to recognize cities that have been through adversity. And we've had the fire of 2013, the 1,000-year storm, and Hurricane Matthew. And we certainly have business owners on our town that have lost their home, have lost their business, and had to relocate. And that fighting spirit of small business is what this program tries to recognize. And that's hopefully what we can bring to Georgetown.
I think the heart of America is in the small business, man. I believe that very, very much. Now,
Absolutely.
if you got to wait to February, I'd be on pins and needles here.
Well, they're coming to Georgetown January 5th to film.
Okay.
So they're going
do
to
some
film
filming.
all 8 places,
Yes.
right?
Mhm.
And then what happens after that? Because it's going to be a big social media push, and we really need the public,
Yeah,
Yes.
we
the
do.
public to be involved. Tell me how that works.
Well, they'll be in town January 5th filming. Actually, we'll talk with them some, and then they will go around to individual businesses, just kind of getting a feel for Georgetown.
Okay.
And then they will go back and they will Deluxe Checks will actually, or Deluxe Corporation will narrow it down to the 5. And if we are chosen one of the 5, which we're keeping our fingers crossed we are, we will be in the finalists. We will vote. We'll have online voting from February 9th to February 16th.
All right, now I got to ask this question. All right, any small business will be able to apply for this? Is that the way it's going to work?
Yes, anyone in our core commercial area. It's part of a Main Street program, and it would be primarily the merchants on Front Street and in that core commercial area.
Well, I think that's great.
I think so too. Yeah. What do you guys need from the public? Quick, tell us. What do you need the public to do?
Basically, anytime you put anything on any social media, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, please use the hashtag MyGeorgetown.
MyGeorgetown.
Because they monitor that. And please go on and like the Small Business Revolution Facebook page, because they're a big part of them choosing our town is how the community rallies around us, how the community gets involved and helps us. So,
all right. Is y'all planning on doing this again? Can they offer it more than 1 year? They do it every year, or do you know?
Last year was the first year where this.
All right, so they keep doing it.
Second year.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah, that's great.
So
Thank y'all for being here.
Fingers crossed,
Yes.
and
Yes.
make sure you hashtag MyGeorgetown and go check out smallbusinessrevolution.org. And we're going to have you guys back on the show in a couple months to talk about it, I think.
That would be great.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for being with us.
All right,
Really
we got
appreciate
a lot
it. Thanks,
more
Michelle.
coming up. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
And Company Live, we're talking about HGTC and some programs they have. You know, it's always neat to see the programs because they're community need programs, and that's what you can do at a tech college.
That's right. They put it all into effect. If they know there's a need for something, they present the program to them. And now we got coming up, we got Dean with us here, Dave with us, Dean Dave Ferreira.
Yeah, correct.
I did it right, didn't I?
All right, nice.
Now we're gonna talk about a program that's coming up. It's called Service Plumbing Technology.
Correct.
Now, what is that?
Well, basically, you know, as you mentioned, that we are very responsive to the workforce. Workforce actually came to our president, Neil Wilson, and said, hey, we need more service plumbers, which that is basically the entry level for a plumbing program. And so quickly, we actually created a non-credit program to get students quickly through and into the workforce. So it's a 1 semester program. You're going to learn all the basics that you do need to go to get into the industry, so you do have a skilled job, and get you out there to make some money.
Okay,
what are some of the things that they'll want them to learn?
Well, basically, changing out water heaters, changing out toilets. We actually have in our classroom is actually a 1,500 square foot replica of a house.
Oh,
and so all the plumbing that you have out there, so we basically take you from top to bottom, although when you're learning, our crawl space is a little bit higher.
A little bit.
Because you do have an instructor in there with you.
But this gives them that, little bit of skills to be able to go get the job. Because a lot of times jobs say, well, you need some skills to be able to do it. This will allow them to do that.
Exactly. As I said, we want to make sure that we at least had a program where you can go quickly into the workforce. We do have our programs where it sometimes takes 2 semesters, a year, 2 years, but this one's also based on our needs. We're the 5th fastest growing metropolitan area in the country. You see all the developments coming up quickly, so we have this really great need, and we want to be responsive to our businesses.
Well, I told my wife the other day, we had a plumber at the house, and I said, if I was not in broadcasting my next life, I want to be a plumber.
I know.
I'm serious. They make good money, and this is just a learning spot for them, and they work their way up.
Yeah, and you can quickly work your way up. And we've been partnering with really our great companies in our community to make sure we build a quality program to have a quality job.
Fantastic. Right. Now, when does this next semester start? January or?
January 9th is when it starts up next, and we're actually quickly filling up. So, contact our continuing education department to make sure you get your spot held. We do have scholarships available for tuition, and even paid work internships if you do qualify. So all you have to do, give a call and start to learn more.
They'll work out to get you in the program.
Oh yeah, that's right. And we said we're starting up in January. We'll also try to have a cohort in the summer, so we'll keep it going because our industry needs it.
Hey, we thank you, man. You learn a lot at tech schools. They teach you what you need to know about the industries, whatever.
Absolutely.
Thanks
Lots
a lot.
going on.
Thank you. Merry Christmas.
Thank you. Merry Christmas to you too. All right, stick around. We'll be right back.
Join us for a day of fun as we explore the best the Carolinas have to offer. Carolina and Company Live with Cecil Chandler and Amanda Sellers. Weekdays at noon on ABC 15 and weeknights at 10 on CW21.
We hope you guys enjoyed today's show. And with Christmas coming around, I need to go do some Christmas shopping. You?
Nah, wait until next week. Yeah. All right, tomorrow we'll be up in Laurinburg, Scotland County areas. It's always a great Wednesday because we learn a lot of stuff in that area.
That's right. We're going to be up there on the road. Join us.
Have a great day, everybody.
Carolina and Company Live is sponsored by the businesses, organizations, and groups featured in this program. The views and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect that of WPDE ABC 15, WWMB